What's up, Christ Community family? This is Pastor James with another Wednesday's Word, an opportunity for self-reflection, encouragement, or a challenge. Now, today I want to talk with you about masks. These N95 masks. These masks have become of the norm in light of the COVID-19 health crisis that we are a part of right now. These masks are legally, we need to be wearing these masks in certain public places and spaces. But just the other day, I saw on Facebook, people were complaining about these masks, where some people were saying, the government can't force me to wear these masks, and they were in an uproar. If you think back to the middle of March, if you think back about our attitude and our posture and probably our perspectives, when we saw someone with a mask on when COVID first hit in the middle of March in our grocery stores, we probably would be like, what are they doing? Some of us would probably would think that they were overreacting. Can I get a witness? We probably are guilty of that. We thought, oh man, why are they wearing a mask? They're just overreacting. Right? And some of us would probably be like, wow, you know what? I'm just going to walk away from them. Like, what if they're sick? And you would walk away from them. But in Asia, right, the stereotype of masks is the complete opposite. When you have it on, you walk right by that person with the sense of gratitude of, thank goodness they have something on like that. Because they're loving their neighbors, they're protecting the other. Because if they're feeling a little under the weather, they don't want that person that they're going to encounter to get sick. So the purpose and perception of these masks isn't necessarily to overreact per se. It's not necessarily just to protect yourself, but to protect the other. You see, there are people that are angry and upset about these masks or face coverings or what have you, because they think they're being forced to wear it on them because it's a me. We're thinking about ourselves. But if we learn to think about the other, and if we learn to think of the other, it's a privilege to be wearing these masks, to make sure that the other person that we encounter does not get sick, does not get all our germs. You see, perspectives and your perspectives are so important. Stereotypes really get in the way of some of the necessary perspectives that we need at times. It's funny now because when I go out to the local grocery stores, everybody is wearing masks because you have to legally. And at the same time, people are appreciative of people wearing masks. Boy, has 12 weeks changed our perspectives. But you see, from the get-go, if we had learned, or maybe it's better late than never, if we learn to continue to think of the other, we're not going to get frustrated. We're not going to get upset. If we continue to think of the other person and say, you know what, I'm going to wear a mask or a face covering just for the sake of the other, that's going to change a lot of things with your perspective. So my encouragement, my challenge to you is to think of the other. And I'm just using this as an example, obviously. But to think of the other, to put yourselves in the shoes of the other person before you talk, before you even approach that person. Because in this kind of example, if we continue to start loving the other person, if we start to love our neighbor, right? Then I think we'll get somewhere. God's blessings to you all, church family.